Suzuki's GSX-S 1000 is an absolute beast of a bike. But the trouble with riding around on monsters like that is you spend far too much time doing this and not nearly enough time doing that. But there are other bikes, smaller bikes, that absolutely beg to be thrashed. Manhandled. Dominated, if you will. These filthy little bikes love nothing better than being thrown over your knee and spanked like the dirty little scooters they are. This is the new GSX-S 750. It replaces the capable but slightly anonymous GSR 750. It's got 114 horsepower instead of 106, and it gets bigger 4-piston brakes and nice petally discs. It's smarter, faster, and sexier. It's got the same ABS, traction control systems and digital dash as the GSX-S 1000. It's also got an equally revealing outfit on, including a skimpy belly pan that can only be described as wanton. But it's not all good news. This brazen hussy gives us plenty of reasons to dish out the punishment. Don't you?
Who's your rider? Come on, say it! Who's your rider?
You know, I'm actually gonna drop this metaphor at this point because I'm kind of getting pretty uncomfortable, and I know that there's some of you out there who are probably enjoying it way too much. Okay, maybe I got a little bit carried away there, but there is a point to all this. Some bikes, the minute you get on board, they demand respect. Others are all about that instant confidence. Well, this one goes a step further and just immediately starts shamelessly begging you to ride it harder. So, don't worry about the numbers. This bike feels smaller, more compact, and more approachable than the 1000. The riding position's a bit more upright thanks to a narrower, more swept back handlebar that get it out on the road and you're looking at a flat out enabler. Seat height aside, this thing has to be one of the easiest things to have fun on at any speed.
You know, there's exactly 2 corners on my way to work. You want to see them? 1. And here is 2. Okay, fun's over.
Town, it's a hell of a commuter. Slow speed handling is so damn good in fact, I find myself looking for excuses to switch lanes while I'm lane splitting just because it's so nimble in tight spaces. It just couldn't feel more different. At low revs, you can give it a handful anytime you like and you'll just get smooth, clean, measured, unintimidating acceleration. So you do. You give it a fistful. And then you hit the mid-range and suddenly you're a pebble and this thing's a slingshot. It can get genuinely, seriously fast. Much faster than 114 horsepower sounds.
When you finally get to explore the upper reaches of this crazy inline-4 engine. This is where I'd expect the bike to get let down by its budget level running gear, because this is a cheap bike, particularly for what it offers. But to Suzuki's great credit,
so while this mini GSX-S is super friendly and capable around town, it's also an extremely easy bike to go really, really fast on in the twisties. It's confidence distilled into metal, and it's going to win a lot of fans. I think a lot of riders who are still in their first 5 odd years on the road are going to fall in love with motorcycling on this machine. In fact, that's kind of how I'm looking at the GSX-S 750. I would call it the king of the my first big bikes, but it just keeps on begging to get flogged.
You like that,